Yeah, whoa. Look, they can never keep me down, I'm going. And if I ever fail, just know I'll go again. I never quit, cause I know that every loss may lead to another win. I'm going up. I bet when I land, they gon' tell me it's luck again. See that I'm winning.
What's up, y'all? Thank y'all for tuning in to this week's episode of Quino Microwave Podcast. I'm the one and only Herman, accompanied by my two crazy co-hosts, Maya to my left.
Hello.
And Levi to my right.
What's going on?
And we have a special guest today.
Very special.
Y'all give a big round of applause for
Jelly.
VA's own finest Jelly.
Oh.
Make some noise for Jelly, y'all.
Jelly. Thanks for having me. All right, let's get to it.
Okay, yeah, all right.
I like that.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Clean Microwave Podcast. We really appreciate you. Before we jump into it, where can the good people find you on social media?
You can find me on IG at Jelly Gels. That's GELLYGELZ.
Okay.
Jelly Gels.
Just make sure you do your hands like this so that way we can get a.
Yeah.
Jelly Gels. What about a surprise?
Yeah, that works too.
SpongeBob.
You just make it go on the rainbow.
SpongeBob.
Yeah, there we go. And of course, the man behind the scenes, my man Fly Ty, suited and booted.
Fly Ty.
What's up, Ty? You doing all right?
So we gotta get you a glass again with some ice.
Yeah, we gotta get you some ice. You ain't gotta put nothing else in it, but just ice.
Yeah, just throw some ice in there. Just yeah.
Oh, ooh, you on to something? Trademark it. Trademark it.
And definitely hire Ty if you need, any kind of videography. Do you do photography as well? Okay.
He said I try not to.
And Ma, you do photography as well?
Yes,
right?
I do photography.
Absolutely.
I do have that page. It is 4i Vision. I'll send it to you to text because I change it all the time.
You gotta do that for that too.
Oh
like.
yeah, so 4i Vision. Check me out if you need your picture taken, okay?
What we getting into today?
Maya, what we getting into today?
Oh, Maya. Oh, okay. Well, Jelly, first of all, thank you for being here and being a part of this conversation.
Absolutely.
I showed you the Instagram video earlier about what we're going to be speaking about and hopefully get some good input on by these two individuals here. So basically, it was an Instagram reel that was saying, or it was a video, whatever, of a dude pretty much kind of cussing his girl out. He was kind of upset because he felt like she didn't kind of go above and beyond for his birthday to give him stuff and things like that. So it kind of just looked like he was being ungrateful. So in that sense, if you have a girl, you have one. So you're almost husband area. So we'll go with you and then we'll actual husband. So Bree's one of those type of people that like certain gifts. She likes name brand stuff, Birkin bags, and expects like a whole thing for her birthday or whatever the case may be. And then you get certain stuff, and then she feels like you didn't go above and beyond as much as she goes above and beyond. So do y'all consider that as being like ungrateful for what you've received because someone is not mirroring what?
Well, it really depends. Like for like Christmas or something like that, you hope to get something. Like Valentine's Day just passed. You don't really expect anything there, but like birthday, at least get me something that I like. Like, and I think in the video that you had, dude was from the sounds of it was doing pretty well for himself, and he did a lot for his old lady. So for her to come back with some ones, it's just like one of his gifts.
It was more than just one. Like she gave him a tracksuit. It was a pair of white Air Force. So don't do that.
But I'm just saying. But it's like
it was Air Force Ones as well. But she got other stuff too. So I guess the way I was looking at it was like, well, at least you got something.
Now I agree. It was great that he got something, but I think he felt away because he's looking at it like at least one of my gifts, because stuff he was calling out covered everything that she bought times 3. So it's like so for him, he's looking at it like you couldn't put the same effort that I put into you. Like, you know what I'm saying? From the sounds of the dude gets money or he's doing pretty well for himself. So if anything, even if I'm giving you money, at least throw some of that to the side, toss some back, you know what I'm saying? Like a good tax return. Sometimes, everybody want a tax return, you know what I'm saying? If I can get something back. So
you feel like he wasn't wrong for feeling the way he was feeling about it.
He shouldn't have said anything. I don't think he should have recorded anything like that.
He should have definitely said
Nah,
something.
I'm saying say something to her, but don't put on the internet. When you put on the internet, that's where it's like you went too far.
Seems to be a lot of that going around,
He
though.
should have said something.
I mean, and it's looking real sweet for us. Like we down. Like we ain't looking like men
First
no
of
more.
all, that gift set that she gave him, that shit was only good for if he was dating Ice Spice or something like that. That ain't no fucking gift you get for.
Some Ice Spice with the fro or with the lay down.
Ice Spice on the Rolling Loud stage, who out of breath, Ice Spice.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you don't get no grown ass man who's been going above and beyond. Cause I'm pretty sure he do shit for her all year round.
Mm-hmm.
Some $90 forces, because that's how much they are. The
That's
price hasn't changed in a long time.
It ain't.
And a Nike Tech fit. What the hell am I going to do with that?
And I didn't think it was a Tech fit. I think it was like the other, like it was like the, like there's the Nike Tech fit, and then there's the Nike sweatpants. Oh. And I think she just got him the Nike sweatpants. So
she went to one of them outlets.
She got the JC Penney Nike sweatsuit.
Oh.
Yeah. Jelly, what you think? How you feeling?
So, I'm big on gratitude.
Okay,
I'm really big on gratitude, but I don't know. I'm always looking at stuff with from so many different corners of logic. So it's like,
same.
Is she getting the same way he is? Like, does she have the funds to do that? So I'm hoping if he's buying her these super extravagant gifts, that he's also funding her with money. And if she's smart, she ain't blowing it on dumb shit, and she's banking it. Because that's what I would do.
This is true.
You know? But at the same time, you know what this man likes. You know what he buys you. So obviously he likes nice shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So to kind of go get him the corner boy combo.
Not the corner boy combo.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's really what she did.
You know, kind of sort. So it's like, I'm big on gratitude, but at the same time, like I feel like she knew better. You know?
She had to.
And at first I was really like,
that.
he was ungrateful. And then I thought about a situation I was in before. And it was nothing like that because I ain't got no breaking money.
Okay.
But,
hello. What you got.
But you want to know the story?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Give me
so
what you got for a pork chop.
This was somebody that I was dating in the past, and he went through a situation where he moved back home from South Carolina to get himself back together. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I knew the amount of money he was making. I didn't know how much debt he had, but I knew what he did with his money, and it wasn't a lot. So. Again, I'm like, where's your money? Where's your money? But whatever. So Christmas time comes. I done went out. I done bought this. I done bought
Counting
that.
pockets, okay.
I done
this and that. What's this and that?
I was like, I done bought like 3 pair of shoes.
Shit,
you know,
for Christmas.
Yeah.
You bought him 3 pair of shoes?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I mean,
so I bought like 3 pair of shoes.
And he ran out of your
You know,
that.
like the Nike. It wasn't no Nike Tech, but it was like 2 Nike like sweatsuits or whatever.
What?
I
The
think
good
it
Nike
was a few other
sweatsuits.
things that I bought. You know, like I spent some money. Like I know I did.
That's nice.
And then, like, you know, I'm like, no, you open your stuff first. Because prior to Christmas, it's like, yeah, I can't wait for you to see what I done got you and da-da-da-da-da. All right, word. So he opened all this stuff. We spent like 30 minutes opening up his gifts and stuff, right? And then I was like, okay, my turn. In my mind.
Yeah.
He just hands me cash.
How much
It's
cash
like a
was
do what you do as you will.
You know what I'm saying?
Or how much cash
So
was
it was like $400, I think.
Oh yeah.
But listen,
he could have made it 5.
But this is the thing. It's not that I wasn't grateful to receive his hard-earned money. Like I understand that, but I guess like you couldn't put that shit in a red card. It's Christmas or something.
So you like the effort behind it. You like the
like put some thought into it.
So
Because like honestly, I'm not just saying I'm not trying to be pick me, but I'm not one of them that's like, I expect this, I want that, da. No, that is not me at all.
Right.
So put some thought into it. Even I know we're 2 different people, but you see how I put thought and effort into things.
Yeah, if you're getting like bags and wrapping paper or whatever.
Put the shit in a car, that would have been nice.
So would you have rather him like get you like a gift with the money? I mean, like took half the money, maybe gave $200.
No, the money was fine, but I guess at the same time, like you've been preaching, talking about, I can't wait for you to see what I got you.
It's the presentation of it all.
But he probably felt like, man, I'm giving him $400. Like,
and like I said, it was helpful. I got my money back for the stuff that I bought him, so it's fine. But some of it, but it's like so I feel like part of me probably in that moment was ungrateful because like my face told it all, even though I was trying not to.
So you was expecting. See, he talked too much. See, he got your mind thinking that he gonna lay some shit out. There's gonna be some bags and stuff, this
honestly,
and that.
I don't even look for a lot. That's the crazy thing.
But I'm saying,
yeah.
but him even saying that, I'm expecting the gift. Like if ain't nothing but a tape deck or something. I mean, you know,
Something
Not a
that-
tape
I just-
deck.
Like, can you
I'm
just
just
like put a bow on it or something?
Not a
Like,
tape deck.
How much money did you spend on him? Was it more than $400 that you spent on him?
Nobody heard that, Mike.
Yeah,
That's not getting edited out.
I'm really trying to think of everything I bought, but I know I probably spent close to $1,000 for
Okay.
Christmas.
So,
But I will say this:
Mm.
this is another reason I had to go back on like, girl, don't be ungrateful, because he would do things throughout the year. Not they weren't the
Yeah,
largest things,
exactly.
but that didn't matter. It's like cash out me, $10, $20. Here's for coffee. Here's for lunch. So
See?
I remember that. And I was like, don't forget, he does for you throughout the year.
So your gift was a tax return. Okay,
Yeah.
there we
And
go.
he
You know what I'm saying?
you know what Tyrone was doing the whole entire year? He was subtracting. So you probably did have $1,000 budget. With that $10 for coffee,
Yeah.
that's $990.
Mm-hmm.
McDonald's $10.
No,
Right.
That's
McDonald's.
$980. So it kept
Not
depleting.
McDonald's.
So
Yeah,
when it came down
McDonald's
to
high
it, whatever was left, you got.
It was
You
just,
got the 400.
honestly, it
Oh
wasn't
my
about the
God.
amount. It was the effort.
Nah, see, a lot of times
And I'm
y'all can
dead ass.
sugarcoat and say it wasn't about the money, it wasn't about the amount. I think it was about the amount, honestly.
It wasn't the amount. I can honestly say it wouldn't be the amount for me.
Really
So
about
if he
the
would have gave you
effort.
$1,000 in your
Mhm.
hand,
Mhm.
or let's just say he doubled, if he would have gave you 2,000 or 3,000 in your hand, you still would have been like,
he sold the dream though. Like
See,
he sold the
yeah.
dream. When you tell somebody, I can't wait for you to see what I got.
And you just handed me
you're
like,
expecting like she's
you
probably
know?
thinking like, well, maybe I'm getting a bracelet, maybe I'm getting a necklace, maybe I'm getting some socks. Whatever it is, she's expecting to get something. Now it's just like, oh, here's some money. It's like,
I'm
all
about
right,
to give you
okay.
$2,000. You
I
better
mean,
make that work.
It was definitely an expectation.
No, she didn't want to be no
there.
teller. She
You
didn't want
know,
to see
it
the
was
teller. She
definitely
wanted to see a man
expectation
for
there,
Christmas.
But anyway, like I said, so back to the original question. Yes, like I really think she was tripping in that moment.
She was.
Getting
And
him
highly
the-
ungrateful.
The
Holly.
yeah.
Holly.
of course you would say that.
Yeah.
What do you
But it
think,
makes
Mike?
me
You
wonder:
can
was there
say.
anything else that was done? Like, did she take him to dinner?
Exactly.
Or
So
like,
we don't.
did
that's
she
the-
pay for that vacation that they're on now?
That's the thing. That was
I
the
need more
whole thing of it. Was
context.
like, yeah, they were focused on the fact that they felt like they were wondering if he was being ungrateful because of what she bought him.
Mhm.
But we don't know that. We never know the whole story. She could have paid for that hotel
That's
room.
true.
She could have paid for dinner or whatever the case may be. But because of the fact you got low grade stuff like
Yeah.
tracksuit
Yeah,
and
if
socks
I'm-
and
if
stuff
I'm
like
your
that, and a pair of
designer,
Air
like,
Force Ones, it's just like, oh well, damn, I go all out for you and get you all these bags and Louis Vuitton shit and all this stuff like that, and here you come with some socks.
Yeah, that's
She didn't pay for that vacation.
You don't know what she did.
I don't guarantee you, if she
Nah, he
paid
was-
for
he
that
was too
vacation,
mad.
that would have been
Nah.
the first thing she said. I paid
You
for all of this.
You
Come
right.
on, let's be real.
He was too mad. He
We
was
all
too
know
mad. He paid for the
hypothetically,
trip. He paid for the trip.
she could
to
have.
see that.
Exactly.
He's like,
That's
nah,
why
I
he
don't
was
like that.
heated.
But she could have, hypothetically, she could
Probably
have
paid
paid
for her
for it.
passport.
So the thing is, we don't know the whole story, but at the same time, it's kind of just like, okay, I can see both sides or whatever as far as like why he would feel the way he would feel.
He was too hurt, and he
How
showed
would
it.
He was hurt.
He was too hurt.
So-
like, you don't get on the internet and
Yeah.
stop showing.
That's the only
what
thing.
happened.
I would feel some type of way if it was something where he was
Yeah.
sharing it to the whole world. Like, that's not necessary.
Yeah, just like
Like, if you
talk-
feel some type of way, that's
talk-
fine. You
yeah,
can
talk to
tell
her
me,
directly.
and
Just
I'm
don't
cool
get on
with
the
that.
internet,
But
'cause
just
that's
like
like-
throwing it out there so everybody can be like, let me just see how,
Nah, that ain't
no,
cool.
it's not necessary.
Mm-mm.
That's just my
Shit.
take on it.
Your
So,
ass
but every
gone.
couple is different. You
Front
know,
page.
somebody might actually need a tracksuit and some socks.
Yeah, I like
That's true.
socks
So,
and underwear.
yeah,
I love
absolutely.
that. Yeah.
Now, for me, at my level, at my tax bracket, I was looking at the gifts and I'm like, well, dang, she put some effort out there, but just thinking about the stuff that he did for her, I think he needs to take the time out. If you see this, young man, if you see this video some kind of way,
Young
I want you
man.
to upgrade. I
Young
want you to
man.
upgrade the level of woman
We
that
gotta
you
tag him.
accept.
Mhm.
Get you a woman that's going to be able to match the stuff that you want. Because if you got a woman that you're taking care of, and maybe let me just change my whole stance. Maybe that's all she had.
Mm.
Think about you're a rich nigga. You saw her
Yeah.
at Burger King. She fine. You like, all right, baby, you keep working at Burger King. Ain't no
Burger
problem.
King.
But I got you. You know what I'm saying? I got you when
He
you
gonna
do
say, "What
stuff.
are $2,000 I'm gonna give you every month?"
I had to pay rent.
What's she gonna do with that $2,000?
She had to pay some
But to
rent.
kind of bounce off what you said, I was gonna say, now what if he has set up this whole expectation in his own like mind,
Mhm.
saying, "Okay, I'm gonna buy her these Birkin bags, these blue
Mhm.
bags. I'm gonna flex for Instagram." What if he's
Yep.
doing that? Saying, "I'm
Exactly.
buying my girl this," and
He probably is.
Exactly.
stuff might be from the foreign man. But anyway.
Like doing
I'm
stuff to
just
get her
saying,
spoiled
but I'm
to
saying,
that
what if
shit.
he's doing that? And what if that's not even an expectation of hers?
Exactly.
And he's doing that. And that's a form of manipulation.
Hey.
I would say that
hey.
when you do stuff like that, it's not genuine. I hate when people give you gifts with the expectation of something in return.
Which is why I say,
I hate that.
You know, if he is like being ungrateful, you know, that's because he's just expecting something of the whole scenario he didn't create it in his mind.
Yeah.
It's all
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, what if she, and honestly, what if she, like, she's not asking for these bags?
Yeah.
But he's
it's like,
buying them and thinking
hey, baby,
that's
here's
what
a
she wants.
surprise. Oh,
you know?
it's working.
I have a friend that actually is going through this situation right now.
Tell us more.
Because,
you can't say that you got a friend.
I don't want to put everybody's business out there like that.
Yeah, so, okay, I mean,
we talking about
that's why
somebody
she said,
else, not her actual friend. We talking somebody else.
So, no, she recently left him. Damn. And because, again, he wants to put on to be more than what it really is. So, meaning they were living in Durham. They moved to another city. And he was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and move first and I'll come get y'all later. And she's like, no, I'm married and we have a child and I didn't sign up to be married by myself or take care of a child by myself.
Right.
And there's other issues that were going on prior to this, but I don't know all the details of that.
But he was cheating.
And
definitely cheating.
Yeah, he was. He was entertaining other women.
Yeah. Sound about right.
That's unfortunate.
Via the mobile phone.
Puff Daddy can't stop, won't stop.
But anyway, he want to be. But anyway.
Wow.
So she didn't inform me that, you know, when they moved to Charlotte, she was like, okay, well, I'm going to go and I'm going to help, you know, let me help find a place. She found a house for all of them to stay in. And I say all of them because his parents stayed with them. They moved from Alabama to help with the baby because they just had a baby a year ago.
Oh.
And, oh God, my brain. Give me 1 second. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, so she found a home that was like $1,800, right? No, he got to go find the 6-bedroom house or whatever the case was with 4 bathrooms or whatever the case is that costs $2,700 a month.
Well, what's the 6
Can he foot the bill?
Like,
so he was like, oh, but no, I'm gonna pay it. You know, and she's like, well, I hope you do because like we have a whole house here that we haven't sold or rented out yet. So like I'm still having to pay that mortgage, and come to find out, he was paying it late every month.
Well, it was paid. Whether it was late, it was still paid.
But you know, but this girl don't play about. She don't play about finances and things like that. She don't. But not only that, just everything.
But I'm saying that it's paid because I thought he was like
But so let me kind of just falls on like, you know, she's like, why do we need to go and get all this extra stuff that we don't need? Like he's just trying to create all this stuff. He got a new job that's making a lot more money than he used to make. So I'm thinking he's probably like feeling himself. He went to this other city, so it's like more people, different people, women, shall I say?
Yeah, I'm about to say different women.
And probably trying to impress niggas too. Some niggas is like that.
Don't do that.
Niggas be weird.
Don't do that.
But
don't do that.
But she was like, one of their main marital issues was that he would always be in a financial bind, and he would blame her for it because he's like, I buy you rings and necklaces and bracelets, and then
did she ask for that?
And then I'm taking out these loans to get this and that, so it's your fault that I'm in this. And she's like, but I told you from day one, from dating, what type of things I like, and none of that stuff.
I'm about to say, did she ask for any of that?
Now, granted, my friend, she does like nice things. Don't get me wrong, but it's not like she's like buying like Balmain or whatever people wearing now. Just nice things.
Right.
And she has a lot of shit, but that stuff doesn't make her like solely happy, and he couldn't see that.
Right.
So even though she continuously voiced to him, I don't need these things. I appreciate it, but we can use that to do something else with. And he could not see that. So that was one of the problems. You know, he always he continued to do that until she left.
Wow.
Like just buying stuff. So that's what I'm saying. Like, what if she's not even asking for any of that? And then
and she can't say, well, I didn't ask for any of that, because then
it's gonna be a whole thing.
It's gonna come off. All I hear is, you sounding real ungrateful.
Yeah.
But in actuality, it's not ungrateful. It's more of a like, bro, you kind of put yourself in this situation.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't need a
You have that
birthday
preconceived notion that I need all this stuff, and when the shit is gonna make me happy. And honestly, I'm not a material person like that. So outside of this, I just feel like you're trying to compensate for something else.
And don't buy me nothing and bring it back up.
Yeah, don't hold it over.
Oh,
my head.
don't
that's
hold on my
He
head.
could be one of them.
annoying.
He
One
could
of
be.
them?
And what if at one point she did like those things? That got old. She's like,
Yeah.
oh, maybe all he does is buy me stuff, but like,
He
He
don't
ain't
do
rubbing
nothing
my
else.
feet.
Right. Exactly.
you know what I'm
Like,
saying?
It'd be
He
the
ain't making
simple
me coffee in the
stuff.
morning, just like simple things that
Yeah,
people really
it's
like,
the simple
you know?
things.
In his defense, he probably, that was probably what the relationship, the tone started off. So he probably rolled with it because he
Led with
knows
Yeah.
money.
that might be love language. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that might be
he may have
something.
led with
absolutely.
money or
It
led with
might have got
spoiling.
old, but until they had that conversation saying, hey, listen, I appreciate the purses and all of that. We've been in this relationship for 10 years. It's time for a foot rub. Until she communicates that
Time
to
for a
him,
foot
he's going to
rub.
continue to get her a Birkin.
Mhm.
He's going to continue to take her to Tanger Outlet to the Michael Kors store and get her something discounted or a Coach purse.
Come on,
Speaking of
specifics.
Coach, they stepped their game up. But
Come on,
anyways,
specific.
but you know what I'm
A
saying?
keychain.
I'm just saying, like, until they have that conversation, he's going to continue to give her gifts
I like
because
Tanger.
that's what he knows.
Said a
Mhm.
We're
keychain.
conditioned. Like, you know what I'm saying? Me and Levi, he has a wife. I'm in a relationship. I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure,
Mhm.
like, if I know my woman loves candles,
Mhm.
she talks about candles from day one. 5 years in, I'm still gonna wait for the little candle sale, Bath and Body Works,
There we
and
go.
go and grab
There
her
we
some
go.
candles until she says, "Let's switch it up." I like other things. It's just a conversation we have to have, and until we have that, I'm gonna continue to get you these 3-wick candles from Bath and Body Works.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do men find
Man, you
their
better not keep getting me
masculinity
candles.
behind providing? Is that true?
Say it one more time.
Men finding their masculinity and feeling like masculine as a provider. Is that true? Like
I-
doing things such as that. Is that like,
I wouldn't say providing. I would say needed.
what do you mean?
I don't want to feel needed though.
What you don't want to feel like.
No, I want to feel wanted.
I mean, of course you want to feel wanted, but it's
Mhm.
like, I guess
I think I get what he's saying because I know if I get a flat tire, my daddy taught me how to change a flat tire.
yeah, like
I
don't-
know that if something going on in my car, I know I can call AAA, the insurance company.
Mhm.
But can I call my man first?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so what
don't-
you saying?
don't-
You want to make sure, like, can a man be reliable, not necessarily
Yeah,
feeling like
so
I need
feel
to
like
have.
Yeah, because I
understand what you're
don't
saying.
want a woman to like.
You want her
can't-
to be self-sufficient for a certain extent.
Yeah,
but
because
like,
if
if
a
you
spider
need
come,
me,
I
just
want
know
to kill
that
the
you
spider.
call me.
Like
if
I
you
don't,
call
I don't
me,
want you to try to peace standing up. Like stop
We
trying
about
to be a man.
wait a
He want his
minute.
woman to be like, what's her name? Rochelle, my man got 3 jobs or 2 jobs. my man.
Right.
But I think we can. Me personally, to know that you're self-sufficient and you can handle it,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right, cool. I know you can change your tire,
Mhm.
but I guess needed. When I hear needed, it's just like being used.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel you.
Because
Okay.
I was in a situation
wanna
where
be helpless
I was
feminine.
needed. Like I need you to get this place for us. I need you to pay these bills. Like, but do you want me to make love to you? Do you? No, seriously.
Yes, I need
Okay, I feel
you.
you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
need
saying?
and
I
want.
need you.
That's both.
Blow my
It's
back
like, you know what I'm saying?
Fast
Yeah.
and slow.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a difference. Like, because when
You
you're
stupid.
Blow it out. I
when you
need you.
need it.
Right, need and
I
want. It's
need
both of them. What you
you.
talking about? It's
When-
both of
Well,
them.
when you need it, it's like they do the bare minimum just to shut you up. But when you want it, when you want someone, you go over and beyond to make sure they're happy.
I feel like you can still
What?
need somebody you want.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but you're right. But I'm with him on.
I
I want
understand
you to.
what
I
he's
want you to
saying.
want me more than you need me. Because once that need is taken away, you're gone. But if you want me and you desire me, it's gonna be a
We in the
different.
trenches,
I mean, if we
baby.
in there, I'ma always want you.
Yeah, but I
like
need
I don't
you.
see.
I need you
I don't
to
see
put my gas.
Right, like
I need, because I hate pumping gas. But I need you to put my gas. And then I need you to bring the microphone here.
See, those are things. those are
But see, that's a good thing. That's a good want. Like that's a good.
I want
yeah,
you.
like
to,
if we
you
have
said,
that type of relationship, I'm always gonna want you. But just I get what you're saying. But yeah, I'm always gonna want you.
the
Like
ones that
if I'm pissed
I
at
want
you,
to,
like I want you to
Have
go
you been,
away.
you been
But
used
you know,
before?
Hell yeah,
I
that's
think that's probably some trauma speaking. That's why you don't like that word.
You said you got
We're not gonna tap
PTSD.
in that.
No,
We're
I'm
not
just
gonna
saying,
tap in
though.
that.
Yeah, that's a dude.
Protect your heart, King. Protect your
Just
heart.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying.
Nah, you are right though. It's a
Yeah.
bad feeling to be honest with you,
Yeah.
like being needed.
Mhm.
And I'm sure like every man,
That's the start of the
Levi's
villain
probably
story.
been used before, and it's not a good
Absolutely.
feeling. You know what I'm saying?
I
but
hated being used for my
Shit,
dick.
yeah.
women
Like it
been
was
used.
terrible.
You know how many ain't shit niggas that tried to cross my... They did cross me.
What you
My dumb ass.
just
Let them
Damn.
cross.
You took a
because you
I
let them
never
pump your
crossed.
gas.
I was
See?
young then. I done matured. I am 31.
Real mature. Real mature,
You
man.
so grown. You so grown.
I am
so grown.
Shoot, the
Yeah.
first, when I knew I was grown and I could do this shit by myself, when I learned how to find a stud in the wall.
Did
I
you do
said,
the
hell
knock?
yeah.
Did you do the knock method?
I said, I could do both. Knock, a magnet. They probably
Dang.
got some fancy shit, but I don't need that.
Nah, I got the
Oh,
tools.
dang.
They're knocking.
Oh, you
All
a
the shit
handywoman.
sound the same to me. So
Yeah.
I'd be like,
Oh my God.
She like Overton for ladies.
so we all agree. We all agree that he wasn't ungrateful, but the way he went about it was wrong.
Yeah, the way he went about it was wrong.
I think
but
ultimately that's
she
pretty
got-
much.
Now he just got to find a woman that's financially able to meet where he's at.
Do you think they broke up?
No,
I think he was ungrateful.
no, that's
I
Just a
don't
smidgen.
solely say he's not ungrateful. I think
Yeah.
still
he put that shit online for another woman to see.
So they still together.
I'm sure, probably so.
We'll make sure we tag them in the video.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Make
please,
sure.
'cause
I'm just
I
curious
want
to
to
see if
find
they
them.
still together.
I would love to talk to him.
I would have left their ass in
wrong.
whatever
I think
country they was in.
unless they done been together a while or something, that's just I don't know. You gonna tag him? I don't want to call this man no names.
Tag
We
who?
find him. The guy you talking
Oh
about.
yeah. Mr. Nike
It's
tattoo.
short term.
Like I don't know if they
Get you every time.
or do they be going through it and they be one of them on and off again type of couples.
Oh, they
It
just-
You
may
know, it
seem
makes you
like it, but
wonder.
unfortunately, we
And,
will
like, what
never
if-
know.
But what if he just sick of her shit and this was like the final straw?
You know what? He probably really needed some new draws, and she didn't get it from him.
I
And
think
that probably
she did
pissed
get
him
him
off.
draws.
I think she
Was it
did.
I
you?
think
I
she
saw
did get him
socks.
draws. I saw the
He said
socks.
t-shirts.
I saw the
T-shirts.
socks. I saw the shoes.
But did she get a fruit of the
Because he
loom?
said I need some new t-shirts.
Yeah, he said, because he was like, he picked them up. He said, you got me some socks, you got
He
me
said,
some Air
well,
Force Ones,
well,
some t-shirts. But I did need some t-shirts. See?
Hey.
He needed the t-shirts.
Well,
he
hey,
didn't want them. He
I'm-
needed them.
I'm glad
Oh,
he
you-
got some. My man, if you watching this, you wasn't ungrateful. Talk your shit, King.
He was ungrateful
Just don't
slightly.
put it
but,
online next
slightly.
time, man.
Just
Just keep it
slightly.
inside.
But
Not
hey,
entirely, but slightly.
that's all the time we got for this episode. Jelly, we want to thank you so much for coming on out on this episode. Thanks for
gotta
your
come
time
back.
and your insight. Yeah, absolutely.
You
Come
have
back.
to.
Definitely come back.
I say you can come back.
Definitely
so.
come back. And
Absolutely.
make sure you guys check us out on YouTube, Instagram, Clean Your Microwave, YouTube. Share, click, subscribe. I said that
Okay.
backwards, but Clean Your Microwave.
And
Hey,
comment.
I see y'all. Clean y'all microwave. One love. See y'all later.
Look, they can never keep me down, I'm going. And if I ever fail, just know I'll go again. I never quit, cause I know that every loss may lead to another win. I'm going up. I bet when I land, they gon' tell me it's luck again. See that I'm winning, it's harder to watch. I'm setting the stage, you should give me my props. You ain't got no soul, you